The widely reported cement shortage in the Gambia, the general manager of Yahya Oil Company, Mahmoud Hydra, has dispelled such claims, saying their company has the capacity to produce 100,000 bags of cement a day. Hydra made the pronouncement on Monday while speaking to journalists at the company's headquarters in Brikama, aimed at bringing more clarity or further clarity to the rumored cement shortage in the country. Our reporter Khadija Jallo has the details.
The Gambia government had blamed by the Cement Importers Association for allegedly siding the local cement producer companies, which according to them could instigate a shortage of cement and eventually increase in price. However, the general manager of Yahya Oil Company, one of the leading cement producers in the country, dismissed these claims, emphasizing the factory's substantial capacity with the ability to produce over 100,000 bags of cement daily. He said the factory can swiftly meet market needs, filling the demand in just 3 days. Hydra further explains how Yahya Oil Company navigate its way into cement business industry and the increasing for demand of cement in the country.
By then, you have only Gassem here as a company. And then when the demand for cement grew, and then demands were skyrocketing, he decided to also venture into that. But before venturing into that, he also studied and knew that actually cement is it's like a commodity, an essential commodity. So he started with a very small plant, whereby the production capacity is next to nothing. But by then, he was producing with little low capacity machines. But as time goes on, he realized that this is not the way. I need to expand. And then that is when he massively invested into the factory today called Tiger Cement under the Jar Multi Industries. And this is how the Tiger Cement came in. You can see for yourself, it's a multi-million-dollar investment. It's massive. It is not only massive, but also the capacity is massive. Today, Yahya Oil Company has an installed capacity of over 100,000 bags a day.
The Yahya Oil general manager also dwelled on the recent public concern about the widely rumored cement shortage in the country, despite Yahya Oil's substantial cement production capacity.
Why there was a scarcity of cement some days back, I will tell you a little bit of it. Yahya Oil, as the dominant market force in the Gambia, in cement, at some point, when this infiltration of cement was rampant, we cut our imports. We cut it by more than half, because there is no need to bring your full import and it got stuck with you here, you cannot sell it. So we slashed the import. Then, when government announced these measures, then we triggered our contacts again. When we triggered the contacts for them to bring maximum supply, just like before, then time was ticking, because the vessel has to be loaded, it has to set sail, it has to come to the Gambia. And this is all time.
The general manager further addressed the public concern regarding the scarcity of cement by mentioning that most markets are controlled by foreign entities.
During that period, we missed the target by a few days, or maybe weeks, maybe 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks, I'm not sure. You understand? But by then, the situation was dire. And the second thing also, most of the rural markets and most of the shops in the Gambia here were dominated by this foreign force. So now we find ourselves in a transitional phase. To transition from where they left us and to put a foothold to where they were occupying. And everybody knows in any transitional phase there are challenges. But thank God, alhamdulillah, we have moved past the transitional phase. This is why you are seeing what you are seeing behind you. And what we have done also, as a contingency plan, we didn't only conquer that transitional phase, but we put plans in place whereby in a month, we'll be expecting 2 and sometimes 3 vessels.
JA Multi Industry is a Gambian-owned and Gambian-based company that specializes in cement production. Established in 2012, it is a subsidiary of the JA Group, founded in 2008, with JA Oil as its petrol station brand. The company is a significant employer in the private sector in the Gambia, with 300 permanent employees and 150 temporary staff. JA Oil also announced the launch of a cooking oil business to address the high demand of cooking oil to make it more accessible to the public. The company's officials said they are offering the 20-liter cooking oil for $1,500 for wholesale and $1,550 for retailers, demonstrating the company's commitment to contributing to the country. For African News, Khadija